Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love or loss spread for all of my Leos out there from February 20th into March 5th. So let's get after it. Okay. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, 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 rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me cards I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What kind of love or energy is coming towards my Leos during February 20th to March 5th? What kind of love or energy is coming towards my Leos during February 20th to March 5th? Some of the cards. See, that feels good. That feels excellent. All right. Okay, so. First up, we have a water sign individual here, okay? This person is deeply, very, very, very deeply in love with you, okay? This is a Cancer, this is a Pisces, or this is a Scorpio. There's a very deep, strong, passionate connection here they feel towards you with good reason. This individual feels as if they are your twin flame. So there's a very strong twin flame connection that this person feels towards you. Now, the interesting part here is this is an individual where there's a lot going on here. So again, we have this twin flame connection, and then what we have here is there's this feeling this person has as if they've been stabbed in the back. So what I need to do is I need to get some clarification on this. So this Ten of Swords here. So there's this feeling of betrayal, being stabbed in the back by you. So give me some clarification. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Give me some clarification on the Ten of Swords. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Give me some clarification on this Ten of Swords. Why is this Ten of Swords here? Give me some clarification on this Ten of Swords. Okay, all right. So we have the Six of Wands here. So that is a recognized victory. So it seems as if in this person's mindset, this water sign's mindset, is that they thought that they had achieved recognized victory. They met your family members. They met your friends. They were doing outward shows of affection, things of that nature. But somewhere along the line, there was a wrong turn here. There was mainly a wrong turn here because there is got the double card here. All right. And there is an issue of some type of massive addiction here. We're talking about some sort of alcoholism, maybe some opioid abuse, and maybe overall just a toxic relationship. I'm more or less getting the feeling that it's the former than the latter, which is some type of alcoholism or opioid abuse here. This person is deeply in love with you. There is a twin flame connection that you do have to this individual. Again, they have met your family members. You've met theirs. There have been outward displays of affection in public. There's even a possibility that there's even this liking kind of you loving this individual deeply. However, there's a sense of betrayal that this person has felt. Either, this could be, again, this could be your energy or their energy, but I'm more or less feeling like this is more or less them feeling betrayed because there was this sense that, that okay. There was a sense here that they feel this sense of betrayal by you because of the addiction. So in other words, you've communicated with others here. You've communicated with others, family members, and tried to get help for this individual. And there's this sense of betrayal that they felt here. That's what the deal is. This person has an opioid or alcoholism issue, and you brought it to the attention of others. and there's this huge feeling of betrayal here. Um, Now they are aware of their issue here. Okay, they're looking back in regret. Okay, so there's this sense on their part of embarrassment, this feeling of being ashamed, um, and they felt as though, again, going back to this, there's this feeling on their part that they were betrayed by you because you kind of made it known to other individuals that this person had an issue. And even though you were trying to get this individual some help, um, that's still, there still was a sense of betrayal that they felt here. Um, but they are remorseful and regretful about what they've done. They're looking back on the situation with a sense of regret and remorse. Now, there is a bit of intuition that's kicking in with this individual. Okay. So this individual, again, is using their intuition. The wheels are turning. They know they have an issue. They know they have a problem. They know they have an addiction. They have a severe addiction. They know they need help. So their intuition is telling them, okay, I know this person is only doing this because they love me. So, and also the sense of betrayal, it could be somewhat of the addiction talking too. Okay, somewhat of the addiction talking because internally there's this self-awareness that they have, like, yeah, this is bad and I do need help. Um, there's also a sense, I'm getting the sense that they thought that they had this under control, and it turns out that they didn't. Okay. Which is why you stepped in and you did what you did. But their intuition's telling them that, you know, just follow this through here, all right? Because at the moment, and they're feeling trapped. They're feeling trapped. They feel like their hands are tied behind their back. They feel like they have no control of the situation. However, they do believe, even though they may be kind of, pushing you back here, um, they redirecting, deflecting from the issue that they have an issue. So they're going to try, the verbal abuse and kind of pushing you away. They are aware that they'll have a recognized victory here. They definitely are aware that they're going to have a recognized victory. Going through the stages. So they give you a scenario here. Internally, they're moving towards getting the help that they need, getting rid of this addiction. But outwardly, what you're seeing outwardly is not what's going on internally. Okay, internally, they're thankful. Thank God that that there's a light at the end of this tunnel here. Thank God there's a light at the end of this tunnel. But outwardly, they're apparent, they're being defiant. Again, that's the addiction talking. That's the problem talking. That's the devil working overtime there. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. And there's a strong belief here that at the end of the day they're going to have their wishes fulfilled, which is to get clean, which is to be focused, which is to be prosperous, which is to move forward here. So keep doing what you're doing. So that's what's going on with that situation. So with that being said, what kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are you dealing with, my Leos? What kind of strengths are my Leos dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Leos dealing with here? There we go. Okay, so first we have the Three of Swords. So again, these are all your strengths. So you've had your heart broken before, my Leos. You've had your heart broken before. Um, and you were engaged in a third party situation. And that's why with this particular situation, There's a feeling that you know this person, this is a good person. This is a good person underneath all of this. And you're fighting for this individual, okay? Getting them the help that they need because at the end of the day, you've been brokenhearted before probably by an individual here that outward appearances, the person was like an upstanding person, an honest person, forthwith. They turn out to be a real piece of work. And you're like, even though this individual is damaged, okay, I'm going to fight for this individual. This individual is worth fighting for. So you know what that feels like. You know what it's like to kind of like be cast aside. So you know what, you're like, I'm going to fight for this individual because I've had my heart broke before. I've been cast aside before, and I'm not going to do that to somebody else. There's that. Also, there's the sense of you're looking for a long-term situation with an individual, creating some type of legacy, financial stability, if you will, is key. Is a key factor here. So, again, that's another reason why you are working with this individual, working through this trauma with them. You want to build something of something solid foundation with this individual. Okay, with the Ten of Pentacles here. All right. We also have the Seven of Cups here. Okay, another strength is that you are aware that there's a lot of different choices that you do have. You're aware that even though you're choosing to stay, you're doing this by choice, not because you have to, because you want to. And the fact that you're aware that you have other choices out there, you could walk away from this situation, and there wouldn't probably be too many people that would probably blame you for walking away from the situation. You're aware you have other choices, but you're choosing to stay in the situation because it's what you want to do, not because you have to do. In addition, we got the Four of Pentacles here. Okay, holding on for assured success. Again, these are all your strengths. So if you hold on to this situation, that if you hold on, that you will have a degree of success here. In addition, here we have the Queen of Wands energy here. Okay, and that tells me you have the ability to send out warm, vibrating energy. There's a warm, vibrating, nurturing energy that you're sending out. Okay, and you have the ability to pull that energy, warm, vibrating energy to you. Like I said, and in this case, you're giving out that warm, vibrating, nurturing energy to this individual. In addition, here we have the Three of Pentacles. So, this tells me that you are, there's a possibility that you've worked, that I'm getting a sense here that you could have worked with this individual at one time, or you could have met this individual at work, or while you were at work, or something like that here. Also, in this particular case, this Three of Pentacles also represents, working together in conjunction with somebody as far as some type of contracts go. There's a possibility that this could be some type of partnership or something in that degree that you have with this individual. Some sort of partnerships, some sort of contract, some type of projects you're working on together. So that's the feel of this particular situation also with this particular thing here. In addition here, we have the Temperance card, moderation and equal give and take. And that's exactly what you are looking to have with this individual. It's an equal give and take, is a sense of moderation. The sense here is that you're doing this for them because you fully believe that they would do it for you. Okay, so this aspect of an equal give and take. They're doing for you what you would do for them. Okay. So with that being said, let's see here. What are the current blockages to this situation? What are the current blockages to this situation? What are the current blockages to this particular situation? What are the current blockages to this particular situation? Okay, so these are the blockages, Four of Swords. Um, it's hard to really contemplate, reflect, and focus. It's very hard to do that. Again, these are all the blockages here. So it's very hard to really take the time out to focus, to reflect, and really hear yourself think. Okay, because there's so much going on here. It's also a little difficult to about the cherry card. You know that it's also hard to take control of the situation and moving in the direction in which you want it to go to. It's a slow, methodical process. Dealing with this particular situation is painstaking. It's taking time, and it's very hard because you're dealing with someone that's being compromised by an addiction. It's very hard to kind of pull things in a direction where you want them to go. There's this constant tumultuous fighting. You know, this fighting this aspect of this person's personality that you care greatly about here. So there's that. Um, then of course the blockage is the devil card, the addiction itself. Um, is very painful to deal with. Um, so you're fighting the addiction. It's almost you're fighting the addiction here, and that these are the blockages here. Also, we got the Three of Swords here. So again, a third party having your heart broke here. You know, there's a possibility here. A small possibility, I feel though. It's a very small possibility that at the end of all this, you know, the feeling that even though you got help for this individual, there's the possibility here that there's good. You know, you're going to get your heart broken here because this individual feels the sense of betrayal. But like I said, that it's a blockage, but it's a problem. But I don't really think it's a problem that's going to be that much of an issue because, again, like I said before, you have their intuition here is really telling them that, you know, even though they internally they know what you're doing is the correct way to do things. Externally, again, it's something else. That's only a temporary mask, I assure you. We have here Page of Swords. So the other blockage here is the aspect of immaturity, of being very adolescent. The petty things that are being said, that are being done. Again, that's the addiction talking. These are the blockages here. Um, you know, a very adolescent way in which this person's trying to defend, you know, what they're saying and what they're doing. It's problematic. And also, finally, we have here the Temperance card. Um, you again, ideally, you want an individual that's going to have an equal give and take. It's going to do the same for you as you're doing for them. Right now, however, that's not happening. Right now, it's not happening because they're in this constant battle with their addiction, trying to get themselves mentally, physically fit. Okay, so right now there's not an equal give and take going on here. It's you doing a whole lot of giving and them doing a whole lot of taking. All right, so again, that's the blockage. It's not always going to be that way, but for right now, that's how it is. As far as whether this is a love or loss scenario, I would definitely say this is definitely a love scenario here. There's definitely light at the end of this tunnel for sure. Um, it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna work itself out. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information does Spirit want to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information before I shut this thing down? One more. All right. Eyes on the prize. Okay, trust the guidance of your North Star. So in other words, follow your instincts, follow your gut on this, that you're doing what needs to be done. That you've made the right decision, even though there may be a substantial amount of pushback right now. Just know that you've done what needed to be done. Okay, you did the right thing. And know moving forward that um, God's smiling on you for doing it, because there are not a lot of people that would be able to take this burden on, okay, and put it on their shoulders and move forward with it. Some people would kind of jump ship, okay? So God's smiling at you for that. Trust me on that. You are invited. Sit up, show up, and open up, okay? So suit up, show up, and open up. So basically, what Spirit's saying to me is that, hey, you know, you are the person, you're taking charge, you're suited up, you're locked and loaded, and you're ready to go moving forward. So you've put this burden on your shoulders, and you're taking it upon yourself to bring it to other people's attention. You are the focal point of this person's recovery, and you are to be championed for it. And finally, we have flip it upside down, question your beliefs. Yeah, you know, as I was saying before, as far as there are a lot of people out here that would abandon an individual if they were going through opioid addiction, because they would consider that to be like a bridge too far. Opioid addiction is a hellish problem in this country at the moment, and there are quite a few people seeing people dealing with this addiction. Sometimes it's too much to deal with. It's overwhelming. Um, and there would, again, I don't think there would probably be a shortage of people that would blame you for kind of walking away from a situation, dealing with a situation like this. But with that being said, I'm flipping upside down on his head. Um, you're doing this because you believe this person would do it for you. So, like I said, at the end of the day, God's smiling at you. Okay, and don't let anyone else tell you differently. So, but that's it being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and please subscribe. This is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everyone. That's okay if it does not resonate with you. You want to know a little bit something about your particular situation, again, the link will be below. Feel free to get a personal reading if it did resonate with you. And you want to know a little bit more moving forward, again, the link will be below. My name is Adonis. I love you guys, and I will see you next time, okay? All right, bye-bye.